Dan shouldn't go around saying this, but it's true. And this is the kind of thing he deals with on a personal, everyday basis. When he meditates, he meets with the ideas that Dan used to be before he became enlightened. So Dan stayed in the astral realm to teach everyone's higher selves about divinity. I named him Dyvan, Divan, because he's not just divine. He's a human being who actually realized God and is back into the divine, astral, teaching higher selves. Every time that I meditate personally in this body, I go to the astral realm and I basically grant everyone's wishes. And what a wish is what you wonder and you want at the same time. It's wondering and wanting, thinking that you have it and knowing that you have it, worrying about having it. So wanting, worried, and wondering are all parts of what happens, of your wish. So when you say, I wish this one happened, you just brought it up and you get it. If you say, I wish people would stop doing this, and you don't make efforts towards it, you're just staying stagnant. If you say, I want this, and you make steps towards it, I allow it to happen. But in the divine astral, I made a pact with all higher selves that when people are doing violent, horrible things, and they tap into this through meditation, their higher selves will teach them the lessons I taught the higher selves as the highest self. When Dan met God and left Dyvan, I don't know how I want to say it, but when I'm there, I don't have to say it. I'm giving it name right on earth. But Dyvan, he's not divine, he's Dyvan. And he doesn't have to have an E on the end because he's not going anywhere. He's in the higher astral planes teaching higher selves. And I see him every day, at least 3 or 4 times a day. And I tell him, just keep teaching people about peace and love and God's light. And that's all I keep saying to it. And when he comes, I see everything that everyone wishes for. And I don't have enough time to go into each individual person's life and try to speak to them so that they see some figure appear in their head. I've given every person throughout time. I've seen Buddha's meditations like they were nothing. I've seen everyone's meditations. And I know what you're thinking about. I know what you want. I know because I see it in the mind. Not your mind. I see it in the mind. And I can pinpoint it to who thought it. I can follow your thought trails like they're a trail of bread on the ground in the woods. I can follow anyone and I can lead anyone. But they have to make that willpower decision. I've given that in a non-time space before the words willpower came. I gave that. Even though you're living a life and you think you're this old, I did this. I did this not now in our time, but now in non-time. And it's living out forever and it will never stop. I can't stop it. I don't want to. People on earth are killing themselves on earth. That's not the end of anything if this earth blows up. It's no big deal to me. It is a little bit of a deal to Dan because he loves people here. And I'm not just saying this. This is true. I'm praying this reversely to you as the answer to the prayers that people gave me their whole lives. God, what can I do to make sure my family's safe? God, what can I do to get this? What can I do for happiness? The stuff like, God, please give me money to pay my bills. I sort of shrug those things off. I say, what's a bill? I say, Dyvan, tell him there's no bills. Stop paying money. Stop doing anything. Stop giving away your personal value. Stop thinking that someone has the ability to tell you that you have to do this for them. You don't have to do anything for them. If they think they're them, they've excluded themselves. And if they say you have to do this, they think you're you. And they've excluded you from any of their ideas until they get themselves together as I. Now, when you meditate, all you have to do is ask for Dan or Dyvan. That's all you have to do. I love you, and I'll see you there. Or later, when you don't have the body, and I see you there. Peace.